Hi, I'm Kurt. I'm a personal and executive coach at Numi.com, and I specialize in scientifically proven techniques for helping you achieve more success and happiness in life. I'm going to be talking about how to handle a strong-willed child. Now, strong-willed children are really great, and the first thing you want to remember about a strong-willed child is they're actually really great at being independent and thinking for themselves. So you actually want to encourage that. At the same time, you want to make sure that you're giving them boundaries and rules and clear expectations, and that you're applying those rules and those consequences consistently without fail. So for example, if you have a rule at your house like you have to brush your teeth before going to bed, or you have to wash your hands before dinner, you have to make sure that those rules are enforced without exception every single time. And a strong-willed child is going to push your buttons. They're going to try to get out of it. And if you let up even once, you're asking yourself for a lot of trouble down the road, because they're going to come to believe that just by being persistent, by trying to break the rules, eventually you're going to allow them to get away with it. So you have to apply those rules and the consequences consistently. But as I said earlier, it's also really important to embrace the fact that they are independent-minded, and you don't want to discourage them from that. You don't want to discourage them from thinking for themselves. So you want to be consistent in your rules, but in a way that allows them some flexibility and some amount of choice. So here's a really great example of how you might do that. A friend of mine had a strong-willed little boy who was just not willing to brush his teeth before going to bed. He was really defiant about it. He wouldn't do it. And he saw it as a choice between brushing his teeth or not brushing his teeth. And when you look at it that way, the child's going to want to assert his independence and say, no, I'm not going to do it. So this friend of mine said this idea he came up with was to buy 2 toothbrushes, and at bedtime he would walk up to his little boy, present the 2 toothbrushes and say, it's time to brush your teeth. Do you want to brush with the red toothbrush or with the blue toothbrush? And his little boy thought about it, he looked back and forth, and he finally picked one. He said, I want to brush my teeth with that one. And it worked like a charm. So the idea is you're giving them some flexibility with their choice. You're allowing them to explore their independence. And at the same time, all the choices you're giving them are ones that are deemed acceptable for you. So why don't you try that with your strong-willed child, and I hope you have good luck with it.